Onipa Bakwa, I have seen say he's not joking around with the galamsey fight. Okatakyie Afrifa. Now, even with that, now I've seen say a lot of people are not happy with him. But so far, for people who still don't believe, say he's genuinely fighting against the galamsey menace. No, I mean, so far he's doing things for us to see. Say indeed, I mean, he has gone on site to arrest people and all that. Now, I saw another video he did in a studio. Onya the number of ngrophobia A2 galamsey. I know from our radio, so now our born number is a Ghana from one other. I know say a lot of people are going to speak, say it is not the right way to do things. But I think say we've gotten to a point of desperation as a country. And there is a saying that desperate times and needs require desperate measures. And, you know, in as much as people might disagree with his method, it might be breach of privacy by just putting out the phone numbers of people outside saying microphone free na sanyama. In as much as it is not right to do that, you know. I think say from his point of view, these people are also destroying our livelihoods, and it is also not right for them to be doing that. Okay, now nipa bakwa wabo mudin nipa bakwa wabo ni din Kwami Sefa kan. Na asemu a woka ne say Kwami Sefa kan nyaatwumni kese baako. Dientia or say Kwami Sefa kan, because asemu we by Kwami Sefa kan so ni radio station ni program so omo kaseti ya galamsey for. Or say Kwami Sefa kan ebe hosti program no more kasa etia galamsey kaseti ya galamsey. Now so MPP politicians bebra etaiba ni show ne so no. Bebre na tu galamsey eno oni mo nso so mu tu galamsey. Now so ntumi nkan bibia antro mo. But it do say yankasa dia no okate say dia ono Kwami Sefa kan no or the side of Ghanaians. Now the entire maker say a lot of people might be shocked Okatakyie is doing this to Kwami Sefa kan and say they are all people are nkrofo any momo so mo ye MPP for. Ati ase nti no and I say now yankin kan yen hwe nsemu a wo kan fa Kwami Sefa kan ho. Na yen hwe de Ghana for kan say mbre wo ho a wo say stop the hypocrisy. All the galamsey kingpins appear on your show. Okatakyie Afrifa stings Kwami Sefa kan. Or say Okatakyie Afrifa Mensa, the host of Angel FM's morning show, has commended Ace broadcaster Kwami Sefa kan for his advocacy against the illegal mining menace, widely known as galamsey. In the same American, Kwami Sefa kan and say be kasitia galamsey. And Okatakyie airborne abaso say ne de why ade. Say wo kasitia galamsey ne de why ade. Na mom. Or say Okatakyie holds that Sefa kan made a good call by using his Kokroko platform to campaign against the canker, which has devastated some forest and river bodies in the country. Osi Afrifa Mensa, however, is unhappy with what he claims to be a display of hypocrisy on the part of Kwami Sefa kan, as he believes the host of Peace FM's morning show is not directing his advocacy where he, Kwami Afrifa, believes he, Kwami Sefa kan, should. He alleges that the kingpins in the galamsey sector are regular pundits on Sefa kan's show, and that instead of generalizing the issues, Sefa kan should be bold enough to call out these persons when they appear on his show. Okatakyie Afrifa claims that Sefa kan has relationships with some of the powerful persons involved in the menace, and that he should mention their names and urge them to stop. Inti in some more no Kwami Sefa kan eni momudin ombo mudin no nkandom so munyai. I say I have seen the comments by Kwami Sefa kan and believe it is a good call. However, it is a high time the senior journalists in this country stop the hypocrisy. I like Kwami Sefa kan, but the hypocrisy needs to end. All the big names in the galamsey canker appear on his show every morning. He hosts these people every morning. He knows them. So why can't he tell them to their faces? There are journalists and politicians involved, and he knows them. We all respect him, but the hypocrisy must stop. If he knows that galamsey is bad, then he should be honest enough to name the people involved. So when they come, so when they come on his show, he should tell them he is friends with all the people involved. He said on Angel FM, Okatakyie claims, Okatakye's claim comes on the back of Sefa Kai's caution that the nation risks raising rebels if the galamsey canker is not stemmed immediately. Also, you know what I fear? Do you know that we are creating a rebel armed force? We are creating rebels out of this galamsey. So let's say about 400 people are wielding 100 guns. These galamseyers are armed. So bit by bit, by the time we realize, they've turned into what is known as ragtag army, who are soldiers not properly trained but are armed and know how to fire rifles. Nti Kwami Sefa kan se mo kan so no galamsey part no kra no. Aside say wo mo ese insuo no, they will sro and say sankrofo ekrakretuo, and it comes at the back of MPP Eastern Regional Minister Kwami Sefa kan show so no kokko kan say or the soldiers for be 30 eko galamsey side bi okodu ona galamsey for no ye be 100 a wo mu ni na kretu ina Kwami Sefa kan eka nkrofo 100 a wo mu ni na kretu yi se bone kokoto na bone si a illegally no rebels any ye kreti wo krom ha. Also, if they decide that they will block the Accra Kumasi highway, they can do that easily. That is the problem we are faced with. When it comes to the issue of security, I have an interest. If these galamseyers, about 300 of them, decide to block that very important road, what would we do? By the time security personnel are deployed to that area, they will have finished their operation long ago, Sefa Kai stated. And indeed, it is true. Now, the reason why I'm saying indeed it is true, and they say, yen na ye wo krom ha, emre bi me be reported on story bi, am robber bi a ye che no, se muni amobe kai sa story na. Am robber ne nsem a wo kan ne se na otu galamsey wo ne papa bi tu galamsey. Wo Eastern Region se baby. Na and also time a President Akufo-Addo ka so the presidency air to line so. So just for sure at the time mo che excavator hyehyɛ nyama ne aha. And ye pam yo mo free in ran mu. Nti na afia kom de no. Ne nipa ba kwa no ni tu galamsey no. Efre no ekọ se techima no se de en na ye kokko traini omo wo ho se omo nkonko ye robbery. That story came out. Nti ade Kwami Sefa kan no kware, because these people at the galamsey site, they are holding weapons. And probably most of them, they are not even licensed to hold weapons. Listen, there are a lot of people in this country, they don't even know. Say, you have to be licensed to even hold weapons. But omu tu galamsey ekrekre tu. Ye di agro na nkrofo e di ebufo kokko block kwan bi. Omo se oyenim say police be take 10 minutes and 20 minutes. It would there for the 5 minutes I walk kwan we so no. Ye ngi di ebetumi age a. Ansa na police be do ho no. So mbeku nipa a wo mo eku na wie. So mbekro no a wo mo abo awie. No. And then I also side with Okatakyie Afrifa. You see, Kwami Sefa Kai was talking to Ghanaians and all that. But indeed, they are not the people doing the galamsey. There have been several reports. Yabo John Boedu din. John Boedu has not come out to deny. Eko usi. Ane hun sensembae. Eko usi. Obo John Boedu din in a leak tape we had. There are several MPP for Mabo John Boedu din. Erastus Asari Donko. Ni investigations John Boedu din EPM. Nkofu bebre. Professor Frimpong Boating a report John Boedu din PM. Now so John Boedu beba betina Kwami Sefa Kan show so. Now wakasa ye all the politics war ye. But Kwami Sefa Kan is not able to tell John Boedu in his face say Charlie galamsey na mutu no mo say and say say Ghana nsu. Inti no omutu ni na nsem omo ka no it is right. Montre mo your comment box demo. Medasi.